Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. On this channel, we spend our time looking at fantasy of all sorts, from books to movies to video games, and applying the characters within into the tabletop game Dungeons & Dragons 5th Edition. Today, though, we're going to be looking at a core mechanic of D&D itself. Specifically, we're going to be having a look at a subclass of the Bard, straight out of Xanathar's Guide to Everything, the Glamour Bard. The Glamour Bard represents everything about the showman that we know and love. Everything from their performance, to their looks, to their magic. And the Glamour Bard does have some very interesting powers. Let's have a look-see. First of all, level 3, they get 2 powers. The Mantle of Inspiration is the first one. Basically, they can use a bonus action, and they spend a bardic inspiration that they have, and they don't give a ally the inspiration die like they normally would. Instead, they give their ally temporary hit points equal to a roll of the die, and the ability to use their movement as a reaction. This can be handy in specific situations. Personally, I think the inspiration is just better spent as inspiration. But if you really need your ally to move, or they really need some extra hit points, this could come in handy in a pinch. I give it 6 out of 10. The other thing they get is enthralling performance. If they can spend a minute performing in front of a bunch of people, they can use this power to have an effect on a number of creatures equal to their charisma modifier, so up to 5 creatures. And these creatures have to make a wisdom save or be charmed by the performance. This is an okay ability. It's similar to Charm Person, just more like Mass Charm Person. I think that the fact it takes a minute performance, it would only be useful in specific situations. So if you're performing to a group inside a tavern, or you've been hired as entertainment, it could be done to charm like a group of high-level enemies or something, but it seems very niche, and I give it another 6 out of 10. Not useless, just pretty specific in how it needs to be used. Then, at level 6, you get the Mantle of Majesty. Whenever you use the Mantle of Majesty, you can cast the command spell at will for 1 minute. So it allows you to cast it without using spell slots. And if you have any creatures that are charmed by you, say by your enthralling performance or by any other spell, then they auto-fail their save. Normally a charmed creature doesn't have to follow your orders, they just see you favorably and like to do things to help you out. But the Mantle of Majesty allows you to command them, and they auto-fail the save. And creatures that aren't charmed still have to make the save. The command spell is a great spell, and being able to use it for free for a minute could really help out in a lot of situations. Disarming enemies, making them run, making them fall prone. It's great, and I give it a 9 out of 10. And then finally at level 14, the Unbreakable Majesty power. As a bonus action, they activate this, and then for a minute, anytime a creature tries to attack the bard, they have to make a charisma saving throw. If they fail the save, they have to choose a new target. Meaning that basically any attack against you, if they can't make the save, then they miss on purpose, and they have to shoot someone else or hit someone else if there is anyone to hit. However, if they succeed on the saving throw, in actuality, there's another negative effect where they have disadvantage on their spell saving throws against you for the next turn. So if they fail, they miss you automatically. If they succeed, then your next spell is likely to stick against them. That's a great thing. I love the fact that the ability just says, whether they succeed or fail, something bad's going to happen to them. That's nice. I give that 9 out of 10 for sure. Overall, the Glamour Bard is a little bit late in the game. I would say that their abilities are stacked in the higher levels. Their low-level abilities leave a little bit to be desired. I'd say they're an 8 out of 10 class, or subclass, for sure. But I think that they're stronger in late game than they are in early game. Still, bards are great, and if the Glamour Bard really speaks to you, go ahead and give it a shot. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below, and keep your eyes peeled for more Bardic subclass reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.